Hi, this is John Marling, Pulse Research. Let's take a look at doing a presentation for a family doctor. It's one of the categories that has a significant opportunity for each one of your publications. What I want to go through is the new mobile presentation. It's proven to be very, very effective in engaging with the business. And that's really the secret today is making sure that we find solutions for the business, engaging with the business. That's what gets their attention and gets a consistent campaign from them. So before we even make the presentation to the doctor, make sure that they understand that this is information for and about their business category. And by the way, in many cases, you're going to be dealing with a gatekeeper. You don't actually get to talk to the doctor. That's where the teasers come in. The teasers will get through the gatekeeper and get the appointment with the doctor. So back to the presentation. So you tell the doctor you made the same questions that they would ask. Do you plan to use a family doctor? What medical services do you plan to use, etc. That's the crystal ball. That gives them the insight that this is about and for them. Okay. So now that they're interested, let's take a look at the results. And look at this. In the next 12 months, 24.6% plan to change or get a new family doctor. Wow, that's huge. And by the way, this is from the new Pulse of America data. And many of you have your own local custom data. So you've got plan to use a family doctor. So concept the same. We're going to show them what the opportunity is for their business category. So with the mobile presentation now, we click next and it shows what your net audience is. In other words, the audience that you selected. And look at that, doctor. That's in this example over 9,000 households who plan to change or get a new family doctor. Now that's extremely motivating, right? And Pulse estimates that the average household will spend $2,800 with a family doctor in the next 12 months. That means, wow, look at that, and be excited for them. That's over $25 million in opportunity. And in this case, it's opportunity for a new doctor or change family doctors, okay? And look at that, just 1% is over $250,000. Now look at this, with a new mobile presentation, you click on edit and you can get their input. So you can change the audience if you want. Let's say that the person says, well, I also want to be in your free publication. I also want to advertise in your living section, etc. Look at that. You can change the audience. Also down here, let's get them engaged. What share would you like to get? Oh my gosh, I think I can get 4% share. Look at that. 4% share. Over $1 million. Just 4%. Now the next step, once again, let's find solutions for their medical practice. We asked in the survey about medical services, and for each of you who have your own custom research, we asked the same questions about their medical service needs for their household. So let's find solutions for their business. It's what they don't know that they should know that is so important. And look at this. Go over with them. Here's the number of households in this example who plan to change or get a new provider for each one of these services. Look at this. There's almost 1,000 households who plan to change or get a new pediatrician. Okay, even for knee surgery. Look at that. There's over almost 2,000 households. Who would have thought? And maybe the doctor said, oh my gosh, this is an area we should be targeting. In other words, it's showing them an opportunity they didn't even know were there. Look at here, medical clinic, over 4,000 households. Changing a primary care provider, almost 5,000 households. And so the focus here is where can you get more? It's what they don't know, once again, that they should know. That is the real game changer because they go, oh my gosh, I can get more business. You're showing them a solution, a crystal ball, an insight, right? So after they've identified where they can get more, then say, let's talk about a consistent campaign over the next 52 weeks to help you get more of knee surgeries, for instance, okay? Then what you do is you go over the details of the campaign, okay? And you talk about how many ROP ads, how many impressions on the website, maybe email blast, maybe a video program, etc., right? But you're talking about the details of what they're going to get over 52 weeks. Get them excited about the consistency, the frequency of the program. Okay? And by the way, if you have Metro Graphics, Pulse is very proud to announce a integration of the Metro Graphics program with the Pulse program. So you click here on Metro Graphics, and what it does is it brings up a spec opportunity for you with spec ads. And look at this, we can put right here, Family Practitioner, click on ads, and look at that, boom. We have got now ads to really show them some specific ideas and suggestions, okay? So let's click back here on that. And we go back to the mobile presentation. And then we want to show the business what we can deliver that maybe they're missing. So for instance, the doctor says, well, that's all well and good, but yeah, I'm putting a lot of money into Google search, okay? And so what you do is say, well, we asked the questions about use of social media, use of other channels, etc. So click here and look at this. It brings up from your research, once again, if they ask, if they talk about. And so you can show them, look at this, 91% of our audience has not searched for a general practitioner in the last 30 days. And they say, well, Facebook is pretty popular. Yeah, but 89% of our audience has not used Facebook. Well, we use email. 78% of our audience has not opened any email from a local business in the last 30 days. What you're showing them here is the significant fragmentation, of media today, and what they're missing if they're not advertising with you, the local paper, on a consistent basis. But what if they say, my gosh, I've been thinking about using Pinterest. What do you have on Pinterest? You just click on the edit pin and type in Pinterest. And there it is, Pinterest. So what you're able to do is in real time engage with the business, okay? And what if they say, well, wait a minute, stop, wait a minute. I'm also interested in Twitter. So you just click here, and look at this, you're becoming a real consultant in real time in accessing the information based upon what they're interested in. So there it is, 86% of your audience have not used Twitter, in the last 30 days. Now you're showing them why they should consistently advertise with you. But they say, yeah, that sounds good, but I don't know if I can afford, a 52-week campaign. That's kind of risky, etc. I've got great news for you. Look at this. All you need, doctor, is just 7 new clients out of the 9,255 we have who plan to change or get a new family doctor in the next 12 months. And for those of you who have your own local research, it's 7 out of the number of households you reach who are going to use a family doctor. I mean, that's pretty compelling, right? Takes away the risk, takes away the fear, because all they need is 7 over 52 weeks. And ask them, you feel absolutely confident you're going to get at least 7 customers? Yeah. Well, how'd you get that? Look at this. We estimate, as a moment ago we showed you, $2,800 at a 50% gross profit. What are your figures? Well, our average household, once again, you click on the editing pen, our average household will spend about $3,500 for a new client, okay? We get a new client. And our gross profit is about 65%. So look at that, you're getting in, and we use 50% just as a placeholder to get their input. So look at that. So their average is $2,275, okay? Now you can come in here and look at that. 7 customers to pay for the campaign. That now is almost a $16,000 campaign. What's so cool about this is with the business, you're getting their input on what their customer is worth, what their average gross profit is, and based on that, in this case 7, it multiplies it out times the customer value to give what they are comfortable with in an ad campaign. And I think you're going to find out in many cases it's higher than what you suggested. But they've now done it themselves on what they're comfortable with in number of customers over the next 12 months. It's very, very compelling and effective. And then click and you show them how few customers they need. In this case, for $100,000, return on their investment, only 29 customers. That's a 6-time return on their money. Bank doesn't give them that. And then, of course, you can send them the presentation. So that's an overview of this week's Prospector Suggestion, Family Practitioners. Do you have any questions or suggestions? Happy to assist. Support, SUPPORT, at pulseresearch.com. Thanks.